magic school bus.
They've sure been under there a long time.
I don't like it.
I'm worried, and I'm very concerned. Well, I'm not. The Frizz wouldn't let anything happen to the magic school bus ever.
She might not have a choice, Wanda. A VMI is a very powerful person. A very powerful person? I thought a VMI was a vehicle maintenance inspector. It is, Ralphie. But Carlos just called Junket a very powerful person. He's both, Ralphie. A VMI and a VPP.
Oh, well, Mr. Junket, a bus for all seasons, don't you think?
It's missing a spring or two and it's ready to fall apart, if that's what you mean. Look at this. There's acid all over the paint, the fenders are dented, and the roof looks like it got hit by a meteorite.
Oh, I know. Isn't that wonderful?
This engine doesn't look any better.
Looks can be so deceiving, can't they? That engine runs like a dream.
Well, I don't know how. Your spark plugs are shot. It's a miracle this bus even starts. It ought to be condemned.
Oh, to the contrary, Mr. Junket. My bus is reliable, responsible, and dependable.
Well, now it's expendable. And therefore, I'm recommending that your bus be sent to the junkyard.
Oh, no. Junket wants to junk it.
He can't do that. Not our bus.
I realize our bus may not look its best right now, but I assure you there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Why, there's even something magical about it.
Magical? Oh, really, Miss Frizzle? I don't recall anything in the safety manual about magic.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you take a test drive with me and the kids? Let me prove to you that from engine to exhaust, my bus is as fit as any bus in the fleet.
Sorry. I have to get back to the office and accept my award for Vehicle Maintenance Inspector of the Year.
I heard all about it. Congratulations. And by the way, I voted for you.
You did? How nice. Well, I suppose we could take a short drive.
Class, time to take chances, get messy, and take Mr. Junket for a ride. To the bus.
What if the bus doesn't pass the test?
What if the engine stalls?
Comfortable, Mr. Junket.
You must be joking. The seats are saggy and the springs have sprung.
Ah, just feel the power. It's almost as if we were flying up this hill, don't you think?
I've had smoother rides on a roller coaster. I don't know how I let you talk me into this. The junk heap is too good for this bus.
I wish Mr. Junket wouldn't talk about our bus that way. Maybe if we told him how much we love it, he'd change his mind.
I doubt it, Phoebe. Junket's gonna scrap our bus unless we do something to stop him.
Chill out, you guys. If I know Miss Frizzle, she's got a plan. Then again, maybe she doesn't.
Oh, dear, what can the matter be?
I knew it! I knew I shouldn't have listened to you! I knew I shouldn't have taken this test drive! Now I'm going to miss my award!
Here's your cat, Mr. Junket.
Oh, I just can't seem to find the problem. The engine just stopped working. However...
That's it! I've had it! This bus is condemned! The first phone I see, I'm calling a tow truck! This bus is history! I'll be back!
Don't you just love it when things like this happen? It adds such spark to the day.
What are we gonna do? He's gonna take our bus away.
Not if we can start it before he gets back.
Hurry, Miss Frizzle, hurry!
Oh, nice noise, Bus. Oh, but is it the right noise?
Maybe Mr. Junket was right. Maybe our bus is busted.
No way, Tim. We can't let our bus down. We've got to get it started.
But how can we get it working if we don't even know how it works? I know how it works. Sort of. I mean, an engine makes the bus run, right? And for the engine to run, it has to burn gas, right?
Well, that's certainly fuel for thought.
But we put gas in before we left. Yes, but the gas tank's all the way in the back. And the engine's all the way up here.
I knew that.
Then maybe the gas isn't getting from back here to all the way up here for some reason.
If we could just follow the gas to the engine, we could find out the problem.
How can we possibly do that?
All set, Keisha.
Yep.
Heads up!
What'd I even ask? This is a field trip, isn't it?
Look at it this way, Arnold. If we don't fix the bus now, there may never be another field trip.
Let's go! We've got a bus to save!
Hit it, Liz!
Yahoo! Hey, what happened? What's going on? Where are we going? Whoa! I know that smell. It's gasoline.
I hate that smell.
Get used to it, Arnold. We're inside the bus's gas tank.
Okay, so the question is, how does the gas get from all the way back here to all the way up in the engine?
That way. The gas is going into some kind of tunnel or pipe.
As Christopher Columbus said when he set sail to look for America, all aboard for parts unknown! Arr, mend the oars, me hearties! Full speed ahead! Stroke, stroke, stroke!
Faster! Faster! The sooner that bus is out of my life, the better!
Frizz to Liz! Frizz to Liz! Come in, please. We're moving out of the fuel tank and into the fuel line. Stand by. Ready, set, dock!
It's a tight squeeze in here.
I guess gas doesn't need a lot of room to get to the engine. Look up ahead. The gas seems to be trying to get through, but it's blocked by something.
Is it just me, or is that peanut butter I smell? It is peanut butter! Maybe this is what's stopping the gas from getting through to the engine.
And without gas, the engine won't run. That's it! Make way for the gas!
But what's peanut butter doing inside the fuel line?
Good question.
Junket!
We're almost there! Step on it! I'm getting an award today, did I tell you? Twice! Oh.
Line's clear, Ms. Frizzle!
The gas is flowing again. Then the engine should start. Right, Miss Frizzle?
Oh, we'll soon find out. Seats, everyone! Turn the key, Liz!
Engine, Miss Frizzle?
Technically, no. We've just been pumped into the carburetor. Oh, my favorite place. Keep pumping, Liz!
I don't get it. We got the gas flowing. How come the engine won't start?
Maybe it needs more than just gas.
Maybe it's too chilly in here for the gas to work. Yeah, I feel a draft too.
It's coming from that opening. Up there.
Right you are, Tim.
Air. Of course. Don't you remember what we learned in fire safety? You need air for things to burn. And since a running engine burns gas...
The engine needs gas and air to run.
Well, we're not getting that much air.
That's because something's covering the opening.
A peanut butter sandwich.
Junkets!
You ever win an award?
Let's just get that bus, okay?
Yeah, sure.
How come I have to be on the bottom? The class stack-up was my idea.
It's really stuck. Ugh. Wait, I think I'm getting it. Almost. Got it. Whoa. Look out! What is that? Oh no! A tow truck! There's a tow truck out here! They're going to tow us away!
Hold on, Arnold.
Now that we have gas and air, maybe the engine will work. Start it up, Liz!
Oh, come on, Liz. Don't quit on us now. Champions thrive on adversity. Heroes are born at times like these. Turn the key, Liz!
Hold it. Is that awful hunk of junk trying to start? I thought everyone had gone for help.
There's lots of air now. Okay, so here's where the gas and air mix together. So where does it go next? Now I know what a tossed salad feels like.
Come on, put the pedal to the metal, Liz.
Where are we now? I think we're trapped.
Something's wrong. Liz, stop turning the key.
Where did everybody go? Anybody home?
Thought for sure I heard this mechanical mistake for a motor trying to turn over. They must be working too hard.
All right, let's get out of here.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Hey! Wait for me! Come back here! I have an award to pick up! I had such a good speech to give. Now I'll never get to give it.
Hey guys! I don't know if you can hear me down there, but we're being towed away!
Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad.
Where's Liz?
I don't know!
Frizz to Liz! We're in the cylinder! Liz, try the key again.
Oh boy, we're in real trouble now.
He's all yours, Mike. The VMI said to crush it.
What happened now?
What was that?
This is Arnold! We're in the junkyard!
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I wish I knew! I wish I knew!
in Liz. I know this is difficult for you, but you have got to turn the key.
We're moving! Yay, Liz! Hey! We're going down like an elevator.
That smells like... I think I smell gas.
Yeah. Now the gas is following us.
Oh, not to worry, class. When it comes to pistons, what goes down must go up.
Maybe now the engine's gonna start.
Oh, it should, Ralphie. This heartwarming chamber is where all 3 ingredients we need to get the engine started come together.
Gas. Air. And what else?
Look out! We're gonna get crushed! What happened?
Nothing happened. The engine still won't start.
Oh, at least we didn't get crushed.
Stop! You're going to crush us! Go away! Don't drop that! You'll be sorry!
I don't get it, Miss Frizzle. We had gas, we had air, and the bus still didn't run. Maybe the engine's burned out.
That's it! That's what's missing! The engine burns gas, remember?
We need to find a way to get it to burn.
According to my research, you have to be very careful around gasoline because it burns so easily.
Oh, that's right, D.A. In fact, a big fire can start with just a little spark.
Gas, air, and a spark. That's the 3 ingredients.
Did you say spark? Like a spark plug? Like that thing up there?
What an explosive discovery, Carlos!
But I don't see any sparks.
No wonder. More peanut butter.
Oh no, we're going down again.
I'll get the peanut butter.
Oh no, there's more gas and air coming in.
Hang in there, Carlos.
Whoa! Way to go, Carlos! You cleaned off the spark plug.
It's a sticky job, but someone's got to do it.
Hey, look at all that gas and air coming in.
The engine should fire up now.
Get ready to blow this joint!
Wait a minute. Just how big is this fire going to be?
As we travel with the burned gases, let's enjoy the enchanting exhaust pipe, a tunnel of exotic fumes, and dark surprises that will take us into the metallic maze known as the muffler.
We did it, Miss Frizzle. We got the engine running again.
And not a second too soon.
We got to get the bus out of here.
Hit it, Liz! The mesmer globber should work now.
I don't think I'm gonna like this.
Way to go! We saved the bus.
We got gas to mix with air.
Added a spark and kaboom.
We've got the engine running again. Liz, that was fantastic. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hold it. Where's Arnold?
There he is, on the carburetor.
Whoa!
He's on his way to the cylinder.
Now he's about to go through the exhaust system.
Arnold, are you all right?
I'm fine, Miss Frizzle. Anyone want a peanut butter sandwich?
Arnold! Speaking of peanut butter, where's Mr. Junket?
We'll be right with you, Mr. Junket.
You hang on now, Mr. Junket.
Here he comes.
But Miss Frizzle, we can't let Mr. Junket know the bus is magic.
He can't know what he can't see, can he? Cover me.
You okay, Mr. Junket?
You must have been scared.
Let me fix your cap.
Oh, let me brush you off.
Okay, Bus. Here we go.
Excuse me. Excuse me. That's strange. I thought for a second that bus was a tow truck.
Hop in, Mr. Junket. There's still time to get your award.
Huh? Looks like I owe you and your class an apology, Miss Frizzle.
As my great Aunt Janine used to say, a good engine is worth the price of ignition.
Huh?
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus.
I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus, the producer speaking.
Hi, I just watched a show on engines. It was a real blast. Only one question. Do you really expect us to believe that Miss Frizzle and her class could stay alive inside a real engine when it's running? It's more than 3,000 degrees in there.
We know that. It was just our way of showing you how an engine works up close and personal. Thanks for calling. Magic School Bus.
Is this the producer?
At your service. What can I do for you?
About your engine show. Peanut butter's a pretty silly way to stop an engine from working.
Silly, maybe, but it sure would gum up the works.
Then why didn't they use gum?
Thanks for calling. Why didn't I think of that? Magic School Bus.
Glad you're still there. My dad's a vehicle maintenance inspector, and he told me gasoline is extremely dangerous. Neither kids nor adults should ever play with it.
You're right, and Dorothy Ann told the kids that when they were inside the cylinder.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, that's okay. You can't be told that often enough. Hold on a sec. Hey, careful with that gasoline, Liz. Any other questions?
Well, aren't there a lot more pieces to an engine than you mentioned in your show?
Oh, a lot. Like the radiator to keep the engine from getting too hot, and the battery that makes the spark plug spark. But we can only show so many in a 30-minute program. Would you mind calling back? Liz! Hey, Liz! Turn that thing off! I can't hear! Magic School Bus. Producer speaking.
Wings are the difference between flying and not. If you have them, you can. If you don't, you cannot. With wings, you can soar and glide in the breeze, and dip and turn with incredible ease. De-loop-de-loops and shoot through hoops, fly upside down and roll around, and never ever leave the sky.
It's gonna crash! Nose up, Tim, nose up! Don't let her crash! She's my baby! Chill out, Wanda. I know how to fly this thing. I designed it, didn't I?
Based on my dream, my idea,
I drew up the plans.
and I helped you build it.
Any questions?
Your baby's fine, Wanda. Not even a scratch. Someday you'll read about me. Wildcat Wanda, ace test pilot, queen of the clouds.
Too bad the Frizz wasn't here to see the test flight.
Woohoo! Afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, I was just checking the wind conditions for today's model airplane show. Nothing like a little moving air to lift the spirits, I always say.
And lift the plane. We might even win first prize with my new wing design.
Wings are wings. What's the big deal?
Try flying without him, Arnold.
No thanks. I prefer walking. At least there's something holding me up.
Ground, Arnold. Dull, dirty, boring ground. That's what's holding you up, but it's also keeping you down. Imagine being inside this plane, streaking through the air at hundreds of miles an hour with nothing but sky above and clouds below.
Streaking through thin air, you mean?
Come on, Arnold. It would be pretty hard to streak through fat air.
Carlos!
Let's see. Wings and thin air. Now there's a combo that just might fly.
Oh, no. You're not thinking about a field trip in Wanda's plane, are you, Miss Frizzle?
Of course not, Arnold. I'm through thinking about it. It's time to take chances, make mistakes, and fly like the wind. Oh, thank you, Liz.
We can't all go, Miss Frizzle. Somebody has to stay here and operate the remote controls.
Affirmative, Tim. That puts you in charge of the ground crew. I need 2 volunteers to stay with Tim.
I'll stay, Miss Frizzle. I'll stay.
Oh, Phoebe, why don't you and Liz remain here?
I was afraid you'd say that.
Oh, all set for proper shrinkage. Hit it, Phoebe.
Me? Well, here goes. Say fly. Fly! Wow! Amazing! Love it. Too bad every kid can't have a porta shrinker.
Going up. Single file, please.
You're the best, Miss Frizzle.
Ah, the wild blue yonder is yours, Wanda. Go for it.
Yeah! Hey, Tim did a great job. Yeah, he did.
This is fantastic. There's even room for my books.
I think Tim forgot the parachutes.
No need for parachutes, Arnold. Yeah! Not with Wildcat Wanda at the controls.
Come on, Wanda. They're not real. They're only painted in wood.
Wood or not, we're going where no kid has gone before.
Can we talk about this?
Of course, Arnold. But right now, it's time to buckle up and fly right.
You ready? All systems go.
Contact.
Roger.
Prepare for an uplifting experience, class.
And hold on to your hats.
Don't you ever listen?
Whoa! Happy landing!
We're up! We're flying!
Wow, feel that air moving past us.
They don't call it an airplane for nothing, Keisha.
Looking good, Tim. Can I try it?
Sure, but be careful. This joystick moves the tail rudder back and forth, and the elevators up and down. That's what steers the plane wherever you want it to go.
Got it. Wonder how high it'll go. Whoa! We're slowing down!
Oh my, what an air-raising development.
The air's not moving as fast as it was before. According to my research, when a plane's nose tips up and slows down like this, it's called a stall.
Stall? As in, stop flying?
Hold it. If we stop flying, that means we start
falling!
It's stalling, Phoebe. Nose down, quick! Great save, Phoebe. You did it.
What made it fall like that?
No air moving past the wings. No moving air, no lift, rockfall. You pulled it out just in time.
The queen of the clouds is back!
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You better bring them down, Tim. It's almost time to leave for the air show.
Will do, Phoebe. Let's see. Where's a good place to land? Yow!
Is it just me, or did Tim just smash the remote control? You mean we're flying without Tim? We weren't doing so great with him.
Do something, Wanda! You got us into this! Help!
What are we gonna do, Phoebe?
I don't know. This never happened at my old school.
Tim! Phoebe! Do something! Get us down!
Come on, Liz. Choose one.
We have to find our plane before something terrible happens.
If Miss Frizzle were here, she'd know how to turn this bus into the best search and rescue plane ever built.
We have wings. Why aren't we flying?
Because there's no air moving past the wings. Hey, I think we just passed my house.
Take a good look, Carlos. It may be the last time you see it. Come on, you Weasley wimps. Where's your spirit of adventure? We're on the path to glory.
How can we be on the path to anywhere if you can't steer? Maybe this has something to do with the steering. Maybe not. I hate it when this happens!
Gotta take action. Get those wings down. Push your wing down, Carlos.
I'm pushing!
Stand by to lock, Ralphie.
Standing by!
Push! Whoa!
Wings locked!
Hang on!
As my old flight instructor used to say, 2 wings are better than none.
I wish your old flight instructor were here now.
Wait a second. If the wings are holding up the plane, what's holding up the wings?
The same thing that's holding up Carlos. Moving air.
Hey, I'm flying! Wow! I can feel the air lifting me up.
Me too. Bubbles at 12 o'clock. See, Arnold? That's why we're staying up.
The bubbles are holding us up?
Not the bubbles. It's the thin air moving across the wings that's pushing us up. Right, Miss Frizzle?
You bet your windbreaker, Keisha. We all need a little lift now and then.
Remember, Liz, we need a plane that flies.
We're counting on you, Liz.
All right, you did it. Sort of.
What happened? We had 10 wings. Why did we stay in the air?
This heap is too heavy. Even if it had 100 wings, it wouldn't get enough lift for the air to hold it up.
Now there aren't even any wings. Anybody know where we are?
We're lost. That's where we are. Lost in little. They won't find us even if they find us. Excuse me, but our propeller just stopped turning.
According to my research, the propeller keeps us moving forward.
Let me understand this. If the propeller isn't working, we slow down, right? And if we slow down, there's gonna be less and less air moving across our wings.
Exactly. And when there's no air moving across our wings, we...
We could walk to where the plane is before Liz gets us up in the air.
Whoa!
We're up!
But we aren't getting any higher.
Uh-oh. Doesn't look like this plane has enough power to get us over.
City Hall!
Top flight, Liz.
Nice going, Wanda.
We're doomed. We'll be little model kids forever.
Instead of being queen of the clouds, you should be queen of the trees.
Oh, yeah? Well, Wildcat Wanda never gives up. Come on, guys. What made us fly before? Air moving across the wings. Roger. And moving air causes lift. Double Roger.
Come on, Wanda. The only way this plane's gonna move is if it falls out of the tree. Ralphie's right. There's no moving air if we're not moving.
Oh, the joys of flight. Look at the power of those wings.
That's it, Miss Frizzle. We can use that bird to tow us up, and away.
Only one problem. How do we stay up?
Yeah, how does a bird stay up? It doesn't have a propeller to move it forward.
By flapping its wings?
Exactly. The propeller does for a plane what flapping wings do for a bird.
But our propeller isn't turning.
Ah, look what I found.
Wait! I've got it! Pedal power! Once we get up in the air, we can turn the propeller ourselves.
What a splendid idea.
They could be anywhere, Tim. We'll never find them.
Charles Lindbergh flew across the Atlantic Ocean in a plane like this, all by himself, and he never gave up.
You're right, Tim. We will find them. I'll drive. Pedals in place, Miss Frizzle. Ready for takeoff.
Have a seat, Arnold. Prepare for bird-assisted takeoff. As my grandmother Frida used to say, a bird on the branch is worth two on the ranch.
We've got moving air and lift. Pedal, guys, pedal. We're pedaling. It's working. Hey, pedal pushers, you're actually turning the propeller. We're climbing under our own power. Untie the rope, Arnold. Hang on, Arnold! I'm hanging! Arnold! Arnold!
I knew I should have stayed home today. I don't want to be here any more than you do, okay?
Arnold, what's the bird's tail doing?
It's moving back and forth in the wind. Sort of like he's steering. Hey, maybe I can steer back to you.
Sounds like the proper course to me.
Excuse me, but I need this more than you do. Left turn, please.
Make right, Arnold! More right! Too much! Make left! A little more! Hold it! Gotcha! Slide down! We're out of control! If only this wheel worked, I could steer! Keep paddling!
Too bad we're not a bird.
Arnold, you're a genius! You can help me steer!
I can? Just like you steered that bird.
Exactly! Our plane has a tail, too!
I can't go out there. It's too windy.
Not to worry, Arnold. This will keep you warm and cozy. And this will keep you from falling.
You can do it, Arnold! You've got the experience!
The know-how. The right stuff. Gee, it's nice to be needed. Whoa! What was that?
I think we're flying over the model airplane show.
Actually, Wanda, I think we are in the show.
We're losing altitude, Arnold! Elevators up!
No problem. Sorry!
Whatever you do, don't stop pedaling!
Look at that, John. I've never seen a maneuver like it. Amazing.
Look at all those planes up ahead!
Great! It's the model airplane show.
Tim, look! It's them! They're in the show!
They're also in trouble.
How can you tell?
Because nobody's ever done a triple Emmy man with a double outside loop.
We've got to save them! Do something, Liz!
Yikes!
I hope they see us!
See us? This plane is so big, it could be a planet.
It's Liz! She wants us to land!
Take us down, Wildcat.
Roger, Miss Frizzle! Pedal! I'm getting too pooped to pedal.
Me too. Next time I want to be the pilot.
We're dropping too fast! Make left, Arnold! Left!
Making left!
Nose up, Arnold! Nose up!
Nose up!
Too high, Arnold! We're going to stall! Bring down the elevators!
Elevators down! Yes!
Level out, Arnold! Pedal harder, guys! We need to keep our airspeed up and the air moving over our wings!
We're pedaling! We're pedaling!
You're doing it, Wildcat. You are flying.
We're coming in, Liz! Ease off the elevators, Arnold!
Easing off!
Hold your speed, Tim! They're coming down!
Speed steady.
What an inventive performance.
Way to go, Wanda!
All right, Wildcat! Hey, where's Liz? Way to go, Liz!
To both birds and planes, wings are a gift. Air rushing across them gives them a lift. But even with wings, you need power for speed. Well, a propeller must pull for the flight to succeed. And I must say that steering, I almost forgot, is what makes you go where you want to. Or not. Thank you.
And thank you, Wanda. It gives me great pleasure to present the grand prize for model airplane excellence to you and Tim. Not only for constructing a plane with superior design and exceptional maneuverability, but for incredible aerobatic ingenuity. What a show!
Thank you, but this trophy belongs to everyone in our class. We couldn't have won it without them. Right, Miss Frizzle?
Well, as I always say, sometimes you have to do the wrong stuff to find out what the right stuff really is.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic Magic scuba. You mean magic scuba? Magic scuba. Magic scuba. Magic scuba. I want the magic scuba. I want the magic scuba.
Magic School Bus, the producer speaking.
Hi, I just watched your show on Flight, and it really blew me away. But I do have a few questions.
Roger.
My name isn't Roger.
Well, I'm not saying it is. Roger is just another way of saying right or okay in pilot lingo.
Gotcha. Now about those planes the bus turned into. They were ridiculous. Nobody could have ever flown them.
Well, believe it or not, those were real planes. Now, sure, the first two didn't get off the ground, but the Wright Flyer was the first airplane to actually fly.
Okay, well, I mean, Roger. Here's something for you. Steering a bird or a plane is a lot more complicated than you showed.
You got that right. Take airplanes for openers. They have movable flaps on the wings as well as on the tail. Raise one flap up and the other one down, and the wing rises for a banking turn to the right. Reverse the flaps and the plane will bank to the left.
Oh, I get it. But here's something I don't get. How does a bird fly?
Good question. The movement of a bird's wing is so complicated, it took stop-motion photography to figure it out. Birds use their wings both for lift and for push forwards.
Roger. But you didn't say anything about the hardest part of flying, landing.
Well, we showed it, but we didn't talk about it. To land, you have to slow down and fly close to the ground. Reduce your lift so you slowly sink until your wheels touch the ground. Then cut the power and apply the brakes. But landing isn't always easy. Even birds mess up once in a while. Lizards, too. Hey, thanks for calling the Magic School Bus. Keep watching and keep them flying.
And Keisha said, "Let there be night."
And I say, let there be Miss Frizzle. Where is she anyway?
Yeah, our parents will be here any minute.
Oh, I hope they like our display of nocturnal animals. Animals that come out at night are my personal favorites.
I don't know about you guys, but parent-teacher conferences make me nervous.
I want to suck your blood. Chill out, Arnold. It's just me, your ordinary creature of the night.
Knock it off, Ralphie. There are no vampires. They only exist in your imagination.
That's what you think. Bats are just vampires in disguise. Come on, guys. The Frizz wants us to set up the attic, too. The vampire looked around the room of half humans, half bats, and said, "Attention, my beloved children. At last, the moment I've been waiting for is here.
Whoa, it's dark up here.
Why don't I go get a flashlight?"
What's the matter, Mr. Vampire Expert? Afraid of the dark?
No, I'm not afraid. I just can't see, that's all.
Maybe you can't, Ralphie, but that can.
Ooh, that! A real creature of the night.
Ugh, it sure is creepy.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. Creepy or cute, this is one animal of the night we know very little about. Maybe that's why we're afraid of them. We don't really know much about them.
Whoa!
Don't hurt it.
Don't let it get me. I don't want to be turned into a vampire.
Relax, Ralphie. This is real life, not some made-up story. That little bat has as much chance of being a vampire as... What was that?
Yikes!
Miss Frizzle?
Good evening, class. Ah, I see you found my animal of the night. So dark of wing and keen of craft, of all night flyers, the master's a bat.
That It's just the kind of thing a vampire would say.
Come on, Ralphie. You've been reading too many comic books.
Oh, come, don't be afraid. Let me show you the secrets of being nocturnal. When you're a creature of the night, you wear the color of night so you won't be seen by your enemies. You stay hidden until the sun has set. The darker the night, the safer the flight. And of course, being nocturnal, you feed only during the night.
Yikes!
Ralphie? Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing. No.
Ah, the parents have arrived.
This is my grandmother, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, how nice to finally meet you. Keisha has told me so much about you, I could just eat you up.
Did you hear that? Miss Frizzle wants to eat Keisha's grandmother.
Ralphie, dear, aren't we going to say hello to Miss Frizzle?
Actually, Mom, she's kind of busy right now.
Oh, Ralphie, stop being a pain in the neck.
You think I'm a pain in the neck? Just wait.
Ah, Dr. Tonelli, how good to see you again.
And you, Miss Frizzle. Ralphie's been raving about your field trips.
Yes, well, I do so enjoy taking him under my wing.
Excuse me, please. You gotta believe me. The Frizz must be a vampire.
The Frizz can't be a vampire. She's our teacher.
Maybe during the day, but what about at night, huh? Didn't she say, the darker the night, the safer the flight?
She was talking about bats. If it's dark, they blend in, and their enemies can't see them. It says so right here in my book.
Vampires like the dark too, and night is when they strike, which is exactly why Miss Frizzle wanted our parents here after dark.
Stop it, Ralphie. Our parents are here at night because they're too busy during the day, and that's all.
Your attention, please. Before we all visit the classroom, I thought for the parents-only portion of the evening, we might go someplace more, suitable, more, breathtaking. Well, come along. I won't bite.
Now do you believe me?
Is this a field trip, Miss Frizzle?
It is indeed, Mr. Pearlstein. Arnold adores them.
At Phoebe's old school, we never had field trips. This is going to be fun.
What about the children? Aren't they coming with us?
Don't you worry about the children, Mrs. Franklin. They'll be taken care of.
Yikes! We're next.
Wonder where Miss Frizzle's taking them.
I don't know, but we have to find out. Follow that bus.
You've gone too far, Ralphie. There's no reason for us to spy on their meeting.
Stay here if you want, Quiche. But how are you gonna feel if your grandmother starts sleeping in a box in the basement?
That's absolutely ridiculous. But I guess there's no harm in making sure.
Hit it, Liz!
We're here. I bid you welcome.
Night flyers, we used to call them.
Why would Miss Frizzle bring our parents to a place full of bats and mosquitoes?
Because she's a vampire, that's why. What more proof do you need?
Ralphie, Miss Frizzle can't be a vampire because vampires don't exist. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation for all this, and I'm going to find out what it is. Well, go ahead, Ralphie. Open the door.
It was your idea.
Move aside, you Weasley wimps. I'll do it. Now what?
Okay, we can go back to school now.
No, we can't, Arnold. We've got parents to save. Come on, there's a window over there.
Admit it, Ralphie, this vampire thing is a bunch of junk. You're making it up.
Oh, yeah? Then explain why Miss Frizzle is making our parents drink blood.
To the creatures of the night, long may we fly together.
Hold it. They're not drinking blood. It's tomato juice, like Miss Frizzle served at the class picnic.
Oh, yeah? The only way to stop a teacher vampire is to drive a textbook through her heart. Let's go. Get away, you bloodsuckers. Vampires? No, mosquitoes.
More bats! We're gonna be eaten alive! Wait a minute, hey! The bats don't want to eat us. They want to eat the mosquitoes. Look! Which proves they aren't vampires. Right! And give me back my book.
It's rough. Good place to hang from, if you've got claws. How dark is it in here?
Dark enough to sleep in, night or day.
What is that smell?
Bat poop, Mr. Pearlstein? Get used to it.
Bat guano, to be more exact, Mr. Ramon. It makes excellent fertilizer. Walk this way, please.
It certainly is stuffy in here.
It's the breath of a billion bats, Dr. Tonelli.
Well, you know what they say. Bat breath is better than no breath at all.
Mr. Ramon!
Oh, good. Little pink babies.
Ah, yes. The children of the night.
Oh, aren't those bat babies cute? See, Ralphie? Bats are mammals, not vampires. Their babies drink milk, not blood.
Get down! The Frizz is coming!
I can look if I want to.
Cannot!
Cancel!
Cannot!
You know, I didn't know that bats take care of their young.
Oh, indeed they do, Mrs. Franklin. Bats make excellent mothers. Even on a wall full of pups, they recognize the sound of their own.
Oh, just like me. I'd know the sound of my Keisha anywhere.
Cancel!
Cannot!
Keisha?
No one out there. Only some juicy tidbits for the bats.
Kidbits? She's talking about us! She's gonna feed us to the bats! We gotta get help!
She said tidbits, not kidbits. Ralphie, what are you trying to do?
Get us out of here before she turns us all into vampires! Wonder what this does.
Nice one, Ralphie. You turned the bus into a bat.
And this is turning into a field trip. Where are we going?
I don't know. It's too dark to tell.
Is it just me, or does everything look really weird?
Well, what do you expect? The bus is a bat, remember?
What if we crash into something?
Phew, that was close.
Look out! Look out!
Bats! Bats everywhere!
And they're making so much noise. I didn't hear that before the bus turned into a bat.
Awesome! How does the bus keep from running into stuff?
It must be because it's a bat. That's how. The bat bus knows how to get around in the dark, like them.
But how?
I think it's got something to do with that pinging sound.
I don't know about you guys, but that pinging is killing my ears.
I can tell you this. Every time the bat opens its mouth, I hear a ping.
Yeah, and then its ears wiggle. I think it's listening to the echo of each ping.
I hope the bat bus is listening now, or we're gonna crash!
Wow, that's the sounds echo back, the bat bus knows something's there and doesn't bump into it.
That must be what the bats are doing when they make that funny sound. They're using echoes to locate things.
Echoes to locate? Echolocation. Bats don't need to see with their eyes. They can see with their ears.
Weird, but cool. Bats use sound to get around.
Moss, dead ahead!
Oh no, don't tell me that the bus is hungry.
Ick! At least we know how bats grab a bite to eat.
Ew! Yuck! Disgusto! And night is a good time for bats to eat because they're experts at finding food in the dark. Not because they like to scare people, Ralphie.
Yeah? Well, we don't have time for midnight snacks. We have to get back to the castle.
Come on, Ralphie, admit it. Bats are cool. And if you were a night animal, you'd want to be one.
I would not. Or would I? A bat could fly back to the castle in the dark, find a way inside, and save his parents from Count Frizzula.
Ralphie, what are you doing?
Winging this thing back to the castle.
Yep, Ralphie, you sure know how to wing it.
This wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Hey, I love being a bat! Bet I can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat!
Watch me, Tim. I can turn on a dime.
It's not bad being a bat. You can catch a drink on the fly, and a fly on the drink. Not bad.
Or snag a moth on the wing with your wings.
I wish I could turn off the moon. That light gives me the creeps. Yeah, me too. Wonder why.
Owl alert!
Owl alert?
Yikes!
That's why we avoid light. Our enemies can see us in it. The darker the night, the safer the flight. Just like Miss Frizzle said.
And she ought to know. She's the queen of the night. By now our parents could be... What if Ralphie's right? What if Miss Frizzle is a vampire?
No way, it's not true. Ralphie's never right.
Attention, parents of my dear beloved children.
It's the Frizz.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for has come.
That's exactly what the vampire in my comic book said. To the castle!
Wait for me! I don't want to believe it, but I'm beginning to.
Prepare yourselves, for your time has come.
Something terrible's happening.
And who would like to be my first victim?
I told you she was a vampire!
Take me, Miss Frizzle, take me.
Grandma! Don't you dare bite my grandmother! The darker the night, the more I think Ralphie's right. The Frizz could be a vampire.
Yeah, and I don't want my dad to have nose flaps. So what are we waiting for? Let's go!
It's really, really dark down here.
Yeah, we'll never find Miss Frizzle.
We're bats, guys, remember? To find a location, use echolocation. Follow me.
More bats. There must be millions and millions of them.
Yeah, millions of parents turn into bats. This way.
Bat or no bat, I just don't like the dark. Wait for me, guys! What happened? You forgot. If a bat can't hear, it can't tell where it's going. Come on!
Hold on, Grandma!
I heard Keisha. Let's go!
There she is! They're in the next room. Listen!
So, what do you think of our field trip now?
I can't believe I let you do this to me.
My neck will be sore for a week.
That's my mom. Let's go.
Maybe we should have stayed home tonight.
Dad, you took the words right out of my mouth.
What about the kids, Miss Frizzle? Are they gonna suffer the same fate as us?
Of course, they're mine too, aren't they?
I love you anyway, Daddy. I'll love you forever.
We can't let the Frizz get away with this.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Make sure she never does this again.
Whoa! Huh? Enough blood rushing to the head. Everyone down now. Time to get back to school to see the class project.
Do we have to? I could hang around here for another hour.
Mr. Ramon.
That was incredible. I really felt like a bat.
Me too. I used to be afraid of bats, but not anymore.
As I always say, to be a bat is to love a bat.
It's no wonder Phoebe loves your field trips, Miss Frizzle. I'm so glad we transferred her from that other school.
As Keisha says, there's simply magic.
She doesn't know the half of it. Nice going, Ralphie.
More bats. They must be coming home from night school.
Is it just me, or do those bats look like our kids?
Oh, why, so they do. Oh, what a wonderful coinkydink.
How could you ever think Miss Frizzle was a vampire? I can't believe we listened to you.
Hey, she looked like a vampire, moved like a vampire, and talked like a vampire. In any decent movie, she would have been a vampire.
Not good enough, Ralphie. It was only your imagination.
I'm sorry. I was wrong about the Frizz. She's really a good teacher who just gets wrapped up in her work.
And you were wrong about bats, too.
Okay, they're not vampires. They're nocturnal animals that use echolocation to fly at night.
And why do they come out at night?
They come out at night to feed, okay?
And what do they feed on? Come on, say it.
Okay. They feed on insects, not human blood. You happy now? Keisha may be happy, but the bad news is we're still bats.
Thanks for reminding us, Carlos. Phoebe! Yay, Liz!
Let's go home.
Hey, what do you know? It's our kids.
Keisha, what are you doing here?
Ralphie, I know that guilty look. What's going on?
Nothing, Mom. Really.
Oh, I'm sure they were just hanging around. Right, Ralphie?
Right, Miss Frizzle. And that's all.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic
Magic
school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic
Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Good evening.
Is this the magic school bus?
You found us. We're just wrapping up things here at the castle. I'm the producer. How can I help you?
Cool. I have some questions about your show on bats. I'm hung up on a few things.
You're not the only one. What's on your mind?
First of all, if vampires aren't real, how come everybody's always talking about them and putting them in books, movies, and TV shows like yours?
Because the idea of vampires is scary, and people like to be scared by make-believe monsters.
Okay, next question. How come there was only one kind of bat on your show? There are almost 1,000 different kinds, you know.
You're right, more than almost any other kind of mammal, and they live all over the world.
And though most of them eat insects, some eat pollen, nectar, fruit, frogs, fish, other bats, and even lizards. Bet no one told Liz that, huh?
Well, those kind of bats were banned from the set, and we had very tight security.
Yeah, another thing. The only bat sounds we can hear are the squeaks bats make when they communicate. And we really can't hear the sounds bats use to echolocate. They're too high-pitched for us to hear.
Hey, give us a break. You know, if we didn't use a little movie magic, you wouldn't have understood how they worked.
Okay, I'll give you that one. But here's something I don't think you wanted to mention. There are 3 kinds of bats that do feed on blood.
Yes, but they're only called vampire bats because the people who named them had heard make-believe vampire stories.
Not only that, vampire bats don't even suck blood. They make a tiny cut in the animal and lap up the blood that comes out.
Well, that's true, but bats don't really bother people. How come you know so much about bats anyway?
Well, what do you think? You're the only ones who know anything about the creatures of the night? I'm just kidding. Did I scare you?
Who, me? Oh, no. TV producers don't fall for that kind of stuff. Thanks for calling.